Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Laura Bretaña, certified Spanish interpreter, previously sworn.
Good afternoon. We are beginning our initial appearances today, and the first case I have is John Doe, and the case number is 24 CF 3398. Sir, can you tell me your full name, please?
Señor, por favor, dígame su nombre completo.
Rigoberto Suriano Lemos.
Rigoberto
Suriano Lemos.
Rigoberto Suriano Lemos.
Ajá.
Sir, you were arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Señor, usted fue puesto bajo arresto. Se le acusa de intimidación agravada con arma letal.
The other two charges are aggravated battery with great bodily harm and battery.
Los otros dos cargos son agresión física agravada, habiendo causado grave daño corporal, y agresión física.
There's probable cause to support the arrest on all three charges.
Existen indicios de criminalidad para los tres cargos.
And I will appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you.
Se designa el abogado de oficio para que les represente.
State, are you seeking pretrial detention on this case?
Le pregunto a la fiscalía si van a solicitar prisión preventiva para este caso.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
And you have your motion there?
I do.
¿Tiene
Okay.
la solicitud? Sí.
So the state has filed a motion for pretrial detention.
La fiscalía ha radicado una solicitud de prisión preventiva.
Whose case is this? So this will be set for a pretrial detention hearing before Judge Karsten.
Se fija fecha para una audiencia de prisión preventiva ante el juez Karsten.
Your Honor, Ms. Henderson with pretrial release. Will you be accepting the name the defendant provided?
Su señoría va a aceptar el nombre que le proveyó el acusado.
Yes.
Sí.
Will you be able to ask the interpreter to please have him spell his name?
Sir,
Podría
go ahead, I'm sorry.
pedirle al intérprete que deletree él su nombre.
Sir, can you spell your first and tell me your entire name?
Señor, por favor, deletréenos su nombre.
El nombre es mío siempre.
My name?
Yes, please.
Sí, señor.
Rigoberto Suriano Lemos.
Rigoberto Soriano Lemos.
And can you spell your first name?
Por favor, señor, deletree su nombre.
Rigoberto Suriano Lemos.
Rigoberto Soriano Lemos.
Is that Miss Jenkins from pretrial?
No, Your Honor, this is Ms. Henderson.
Okay. Hi, Miss Henderson. I don't know if he can spell his name because we told him three times to spell it.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Señora Henderson, pensamos que no sabe deletrear su nombre ya que se le hemos preguntado 3 veces. Gracias, su señoría.
And here's the pretrial detention motion. And that can be scheduled, November 5th, tomorrow morning at 8:15 in front of Judge Karsten.
La fecha de la audiencia de prisión preventiva será mañana, día 5 de noviembre, a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4F con el juez Karsten.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Okay.
The next case is Francisco Garcia, case 24 CT 5229 and 24 CT 5230.
Garcia?
Yes, Garcia Rullano, I think.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State,
Joseph Clark.
defense.
Michelle Patano.
Sir, tell me your full name, please.
Señor, por favor, díganos su nombre completo.
Francisco Antonio García Rujano.
Francisco Antonio García Rujano.
Sir, you were arrested on charges of DUI and no valid driver's license.
Señor, usted fue puesto bajo arresto por conducir bajo los efectos y por conducir sin licencia válida.
There's probable cause to support both of the arrests.
Existen indicios de criminalidad para ambos arrestos.
On the DUI charge, I'm going to set the bond at $1,500.
En cuanto a la acusación de conducir bajo los efectos, la fianza es de $1,500.
As a condition of your bond, you cannot drive without a valid license, and you cannot consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription.
En cuanto a su fianza, señor, se le prohíbe como condición de la misma conducir sin licencia válida y se le prohíbe también el consumo de drogas y alcohol sin receta.
In the no valid driver's license case, I'm going to set your bond at $500.
En cuanto al caso de conducir sin licencia válida, la fianza es de $500.
And as a condition of your bond, you cannot drive it without a valid driver's license.
Y como condición de la fianza, se le prohíbe conducir sin licencia válida.
Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you.
Se designa el abogado de oficio para que les represente.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Saturday, November 14th at 8:30 a.m. Courtroom 4B is out on bond. January 10th, 2025.
Thank
I apologize, I couldn't hear the date if out on bond.
January 10th, 2025, 8:30 a.m. Courtroom 4B.
I apologize, I still couldn't hear. I know it's in 2025, but I cannot hear the date.
January 10th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. Courtroom 4B.
Thank you. La fecha de la próxima audiencia será el 14 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B. Si ya ha prestado la fianza, será el 10 de enero a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B.
Good luck. Oh, he's already gone. Okay. Marvin Mila Iglesias, 24 MM 2698.
PD approved.
Thank you. Sir, are you Marvin Mila Iglesias?
Señor, ¿es acaso usted Marvin Mila Iglesias?
Sí.
Yes.
You've been charged with battery.
A usted se le acusa de agresión física.
There's probable cause to support the arrest and the public defender is appointed.
Existen indicios de criminalidad para el arresto y se designa el abogado de oficio.
Is there a victim here who wishes to be heard?
¿Hay alguna víctima aquí presente que desee expresarse?
Sir, your bond is going to be set at $1,500.
Señor, la fianza es de $1,500.
You are to have no contact with the victim and you are not to return to the scene of the offense.
Se le prohíbe todo tipo de contacto con la víctima y se le prohíbe regresar a la escena del ilícito.
You cannot possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition, and you can't consume any drugs without a valid prescription.
Se le prohíbe la tenencia de todo tipo de armas, armas de fuego y municiones y se le prohíbe el consumo de drogas sin receta.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Next court date on demand.
La fecha de la próxima audiencia se anunciará posteriormente.
The next defendant is Jose Morales Soto. This is case 24 CF 3391 and 4 CT 1145.
PD approved.
Thank you.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Are you Jose Morales Soto?
Sí,
Señor, ¿es acaso usted José Morales Soto?
correcto.
That's right.
Right. And Mr. Rivas, you are representing him on these cases?
That is correct, Judge.
All right.
Licenciado Rivas, ¿usted les representa a él en estos casos? Sí, su señoría.
24 CF 3391, you were charged with driving while license suspended or revoked.
En cuanto al caso 24CF3391, se le acusa de conducir con la licencia suspendida o revocada.
There's probable cause to support that arrest.
Existen indicios de criminalidad para el arresto.
Mr. Rivas, you wish to be heard regarding bond?
Judge, I just asked to keep the same bond, Judge, the $2,500 bond. I'm here mostly to address the failure to appear, Judge, which is the following case.
El licenciado Rivas desea expresarse en cuanto a la fianza. Estamos solicitando que la fianza permanezca tal cual en los $2,500. Yo me encuentro aquí presente para expresarme más bien en relación al caso de la falta de comparecencia, que es el próximo caso.
All right, so the bond will be stayed at $2,500.
Muy bien, entonces la fianza permanece tal cual, $2,500.
Sir, you cannot drive without a valid driver's license.
Señor, se le prohíbe conducir sin una licencia válida.
Your next court date,
On demand.
La fecha de la próxima audiencia se anunciará posteriormente.
and then in 24 CT 1145, you were arrested on a failure to appear.
En cuanto al caso 4CT 1145, se le arrestó por falta de comparecencia.
And well, Mr. Rivas, you're here to talk about that case?
Yes, Judge, and that is 21 CT,
Just a
Judge.
second, let her.
Licenciado Rivas, ¿se encuentra usted aquí para hablar acerca de este caso? Sí, su señoría. Es del 21CT.
Okay, Mr. Rivas?
Muy bien, licenciado.
Yes, Judge. There seemed to have been a mail returned. That's the reason he had the failure to appear. So we're on the case now, Judge. We're going to update the correct address to make sure that he attends all the necessary court hearings and whatever's necessary. But we anticipate this being both cases.
Su señoría, en cuanto al caso de falta de comparecencia, fue que aparentemente se devolvió la correspondencia. Vamos a actualizar la dirección en todos los lugares que sea necesario. Vamos a renunciar a lo que sea necesario y estamos anticipando que se puedan resolver ambos casos.
All right, so the bond in this case has been set by the judge presiding over the case at $2,000.
Muy bien, la fianza en este caso fue fijada por el juez que atiende el caso en $2,000.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Tengo una pregunta.
I have a question.
You might want to wait and speak with Mr. Rivas before you ask that question.
Señor, usted podría querer esperar a hablar con el licenciado Rivas antes de contestar antes de hacer la pregunta.
Next court date,
Bien.
2024, 8:30 a.m. B is out on bond, January 10th, 2025, at 8:30 a.m., courtroom 4B.
Could you please repeat the first date if still in jail?
November 14th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 4B.
Thank you. La fecha de la próxima audiencia será el 14 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B. Si ha prestado la fianza, será el 10 de enero de 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B.
good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
The next case is Alexander Gutierrez Rios, 24 CT 5224.
All application found in the office.
Thank you. Sir, are you Alexander Gutierrez Rios?
Señor, ¿es acaso usted Alexander Gutierrez Rios?
Buenos días, sí.
Good morning, yes.
Sir, you were arrested on a charge of DUI, leaving the scene of an accident with property damage, 2 counts of that, and 2 counts of operating a motor vehicle without a valid license.
Señor, usted fue puesto bajo arresto por conducir bajo los efectos. Tiene 2 cargos de abandonar la escena de un accidente con daños a la propiedad y 2 cargos de conducir sin licencia válida.
Sir, there's probable cause to support the arrest on the DUI.
Existen indicios de criminalidad en cuanto a la acusación de conducir bajo los efectos.
State what's your position with regard to PC for no valid driver's license and leaving the scene of the accident with damage to property.
Fiscalía, ¿cuál es su postura en cuanto a la acusación de conducir sin licencia válida y de abandonar la escena del accidente habiendo causado daños a la propiedad?
Your Honor, I did receive a sworn statement.
Su señoría, nosotros recibimos una declaración jurada.
Okay, where you can just tell me from those sworn statements, does that support PC for leaving the scene of the accident and no valid driver's license?
De esas declaraciones juradas surgen los fundamentos para la acusación de conducir sin licencia válida y de abandonar la escena de un accidente habiendo causado daños a la propiedad.
No, Your Honor.
No, su señoría.
So then I will release the defendant on his own recognizance on the leaving the scene charge and the no valid driver's license charge.
Así que entonces, en cuanto a las acusaciones de conducir sin licencia válida y de abandonar la escena del accidente habiendo causado daños a la propiedad, se concede caución juratoria.
As to the DUI, sir, the other conditions are that you cannot drive without a valid license, and you cannot consume any alcohol, and you can't consume any drugs without a valid prescription.
En cuanto a la otra acusación, la de conducir bajo los efectos, como condición de la fianza, se le prohíbe conducir sin una licencia válida y se le prohíbe el consumo de drogas y alcohol para los cuales no tenga receta.
Now, before I give you your next court dates, I want to address the case 23 CT 777 and 24 CF 2996.
Antes de pasar a decirle cuáles son las fechas de las próximas audiencias, quiero atender el caso 23 CT 777 y 24 CF 2996.
As it relates to the case ending in 777, the DUI, you were out on bond on that case.
En cuanto al caso que termina en 777 por conducir bajo los efectos, usted se encuentra libre bajo fianza en cuanto a ese caso.
And in the case ending in, it's an Osceola County case ending in 2996, you were out on bond for possession of cocaine.
En cuanto al caso del condado de Osceola, que termina en 2996, usted se encontraba libre bajo fianza por tenencia de cocaína.
As I have found probable cause for a new law offense while you are out on bond, I'm going to revoke the bonds in both of those cases and set it at none.
Como se ha determinado que existen indicios de criminalidad para un nuevo incumplimiento de ley, se revocan las fianzas en cuanto a esos dos casos y se impone prisión preventiva.
And sir, my understanding is that you did not fill out the application for the Public Defender's Office's appointment, so you're going to need to hire an attorney to represent yourself.
Señor, tengo entendido que usted no llenó la solicitud para que se le designe el abogado de oficio. Tendrá que contratar un abogado privado.
Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor,
Señor.
Ms. Henderson with pretrial release. Can you give me what county for the case 24CF2996? You said that was Osceola? Because I have it as Orange County.
I have Osceola 23 CT 777.
Yes.
And then I have Orange as 24 CF 2996.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Su señoría, ¿podría aclararme a qué condados pertenecen los casos mencionados? El 23CT777 lo tengo anotado como que le pertenece al condado de Osceola y el 24CF2996 le pertenece al condado de Orange.
Your Honor, one more thing. I'm so sorry. The DUI, what was the bond amount?
The bond amount is $1,500.
Thank you.
Ya algo más. La fianza en cuanto al caso de conducir bajo los efectos, ¿cuál es? Es $500.
Next court date, November 14th at 8:30 a.m., courtroom 4B. If out on bond, January 10th, 2025, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 4B.
La fecha de la próxima audiencia será el 14 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B. Si ha prestado la fianza, será el 10 de enero del 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4B.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Interpreter. That's all that I have for this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The next case is Heather Robinson. There are three cases, 19 CF 4083, 2020 CF 1304, and 24 CF 3396. Are you Heather Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson, you are here on three separate cases. In 19 CF 40.
Wait.
In 19 CF 4083, there's a violation of probation for of cocaine. It's alleged that you violated for not paying your court cost, the cost of supervision, and the batterer's intervention program. Public defender is appointed to represent you. Your bond in that case is set at none. In the second case, 2020 CF 1304, that is another violation of probation case for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, violation based on failure to pay court cost, failure to pay cost of supervision, and not completing the batterer's intervention course. Bond is set at none. Public defender is appointed. In the new law violation, 24 CF 3396, you were arrested on charges of possession of cocaine, of crack cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Public defender is appointed. There's probable cause to support the arrest. On the possession charge, your bond is set at $1,500. On the paraphernalia charge, your bond is set at $500. You are not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You cannot possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. The clerk will tell you when your next court dates are.
November 19th, 2024, 2:30 PM, courtroom 4D.
Good luck to you, ma'am. Keith Broyles, case 24 CF 3392.
PD was denied due to income assets.
Are you Keith Broyles?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Broyles, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and there's probable cause to support the arrest. Your application for the public defender was denied due to income, so you're going to have to hire an attorney to appoint you're going to have to hire an attorney to represent you.
Yes, ma'am.
Your bond in this case will be set at $2,500. You are to have no contact with the victim or any witnesses. You are not to return to the scene of the offense. You are not to possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition, and you cannot consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Good luck to you, sir.
Next court date on demand.
Next case is Jane Doe, 24 F 3399.
Be approved.
Are you Jane Doe?
Yes,
What's your full name?
Ebony Woods.
Ebony?
Yes,
Woods?
yes,
Ms. Woods, you were arrested on a charge of burglary of a conveyance. The public defender's office is appointed to represent you. You were also charged with battery. Does the defense wish to be heard regarding the burglary of a conveyance, probable cause, or probable cause on the battery charge?
No, Your Honor.
no, Your Honor.
As to the battery charge, I do find probable cause to support the arrest. I see probable cause for trespass, but not a burglary of a conveyance. State, do you have other information that
No, Your Honor.
you consider? So no probable cause on burglary. I do find probable cause on trespass in a conveyance. So the bond on the trespass will be $500. Bond on the battery charge will be $1,500. Ma'am, you were to have no contact with any victims or the witnesses in the case. You're not to return to the scene of the offense. You cannot possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition, and you cannot consume any drugs without a valid prescription. The clerk will tell you when your next court dates are.
On demand.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ron Fitz, 24 CF 3400 and 24 CF 3401.
Your Honor, Ms. Henderson, with pretrial release, will you be accepting for the record Ebony Woods as her name.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On LaRon Fitz, case 24 CF 3400 and 24 CF 3401. Sir, are you LaRon Fitz?
Yes, ma'am.
In the 3400 case, you were arrested for driving while license suspended or revoked.
Can't tell me.
And there's probable cause to support that arrest. Then in the case 24 CF 3401, you were arrested for possession of paraphernalia and possession of MDMA and fentanyl. There's probable cause to support those two, the arrest for those two charges. The public defender's office is appointed to represent you. The bond in case 24 CF 3400, the driving while license suspended or revoked, is stayed at $2,500. You're not to drive without a valid driver's license. And in 24 CF 3401, well, he's in jail. Is somebody sick? Like, y'all need to take care of somebody? Ain't nobody moving or nothing?
There's 2 detoxing, ma'am.
Huh?
They're
Going
detoxing.
through detox.
Detoxing.
Oh. Okay. Possession of paraphernalia, the bond is stated at $500, and the possession of fentanyl is stated at $2,500. You're not to consume any drugs without a valid prescription, and you're not to possess weapons or ammunition. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
Richard Harris is the next case, 24 MM 2709, state. And my mistake. Are you Richard Harris? Are you Richard Harris?
That's mine.
Okay. You were charged with loitering and prowling, or you were arrested on a loitering and prowling charge. Public defender is appointed, and,
Your Honor,
yes.
defense would like to request ROR in this case if possible. My client was walking in his own neighborhood. He was on the property for approximately 45 seconds. And I know there's a bunch of factors that are listed for probable cause for this charge. We would just be asking for him to be released on his own recognizances.
All right, then. So are you arguing that there is PC or there's not PC? What are you arguing?
I don't believe there is PC, Your Honor.
Okay, state?
No further argument from the state.
There is no probable cause to support the charge of loitering and prowling. The defendant is released on his own recognizance. As a condition, woo, goodness, that's rough. As a condition, you're not to go back to the neighbor's house, and you're not to have any contact with any victims or witnesses in the case. Good luck to you.
Your Honor, Ms. Henderson with pretrial release. Can we go out of order and take Ms. Meritt?
Is that the lady who's struggling right now?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
I don't even know if let me just reset. She can come back tomorrow because
You want both of them to be presented?
You want both? Who is the other?
I don't know who they are.
there are two people detoxing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When I get to their names, just let me know that they need to be reset because they're detoxing.
That went on with me. No, she didn't even talk to me.
One moment, Your Honor.
Nothing going.
Well, I guess she ain't detoxing that bad, huh?
She's in the back.
Who is it?
She's Miss Meritt. She's at the back. She's a reset case.
Okay, Your Honor, the last name is Meritt, Becky Meritt, and Jamie Wells.
I'm getting rounded up though. I don't want to stay over.
So I see there's Miss Wells. So Miss Wells is gonna come back tomorrow.
Why, if I can get bonded out?
All right, so I'll, reset Wells.
No, I can't get bonded out. I'm not staying here.
You wanna go? Let's go.
No.
Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all get them out? Because I can't do the rest of these with them vomiting, and these men here need to have some sense of quiet. I mean, they got to go. Yeah. The next case is Brian Leon Rivera.
You already said you want to box. Let's go.
No, can I get your nuts? Hold on one second, ma'am.
No, I'm not seeing anybody detoxing today.
Not seeing, so let's go. What's more?
Get bonded out.
All right, y'all, can y'all do me a favor? If tomorrow, like I have IAs the rest of this week, and if y'all don't mind, if you have anybody else that's detoxing like that, where they're vomiting and gagging, hacking and stuff, y'all don't bring them to court. I don't want to see them. They can just be reset for the next day.
Yes, Your Honor.
I appreciate it. Now, sir, what is your name?
Brian Leon Rivera.
Okay, so you have 3 cases here, 24 CF 3402, 24 CF 3303, 24 MM 2711. Now, as best as I can tell, in 3402, you're charged with fleeing, attempting to elude with reckless disregard for human safety, operating a motor vehicle without registration, operating a motorcycle without an endorsement. State, are those the only 3 charges for him on that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so there's probable cause to support the arrest. Public defender is appointed. On the failure, on the fleeing, attempting to elude, your bond is going to be set at $3,500. On the operating a motor vehicle without registration, your bond is set at $500. Operating a motorcycle without the endorsement, your bond is set at $500. You are not to consume any drugs without a valid prescription, no firearms, weapons, or ammunition, and no driving without a valid license. In 24 CF 3403, you were charged with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer or a firefighter. Probable cause supports that arrest and the public defender is appointed. The bond in that case is set at $3,500. You are to have no contact with the victim or any witnesses in the case. You cannot possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and you cannot possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. In 24 MM 2711, resisting an officer without violence, probable cause supports that arrest. The public defender is appointed. Your bond is set at $500. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
Jose Pedroza is the next case, 24 MM 2702. Thank you. Are you Jose Pedroza?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Mr. Pedroza, you were arrested on a charge of battery. There's probable cause to support that arrest. Public defender is appointed to represent you. State, are you seeking pretrial detention on this case?
No, Your Honor.
Your bond in this case will be set at $2,500. You are to have no contact with the victim. You cannot return to the scene of the offense. You cannot possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. You cannot possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
And I apologize, Your Honor, what was the bond amount on that one?
2,500.
Thank you.
The next one is Daenerys Perez Seria, 24 CF 3394.
PD approved.
Thank you. Are you Daenerys Perez Seria?
Yes.
You were arrested on a charge of resisting without violence. There's probable cause to support the arrest and the public defender is appointed. Your bond is set at $500. You're not to consume any drugs without a valid prescription, and I don't want you to possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Next court date on demand.
Elmira Saye, 24 CF 3397.
PD approved.
Thank you. Ma'am, tell me your full name, please.
Almira Neshea.
Saya. Ms. Saya, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. There's probable cause to support that arrest. The bond in this case will be set at $3,500. State, well, let me ask you this. Are you seeking pretrial detention on her?
No, Your Honor.
No. Okay, so the bond is $3,500. You were to have no contact with the victim, can't return to the scene of the offense, no firearms, weapons, or ammunition, and you cannot consume any drugs without a valid prescription.
Sorry, can I just go to pick up my stuff from the residence with
I'll allow
the
you-
escort?
I will allow you to return one time to get your belongings. You'll go with law enforcement and get your belongings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next court date on demand.
The next case is Fernando Schlametti, 24 MM 2704.
PD approved.
Thank you. Sir, tell me your full name.
Fernando Theodore Shamari.
All right, that's the lady. She can come to the podium. She can come to the podium. You were arrested on a charge of battery. State, are you seeking pretrial detention?
No, Your Honor.
Public Defender's Office is appointed. There's probable cause to support the arrest. And I have someone here, the partner in this case. Are you Gabrielle Segarra Alvarez? Raise your right hand. The clerk will swear you in.
You solemnly swear for the testimony you're about to enter into this case, the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yeah.
All right, and tell me your full name, please. All right, I'm gonna need you to speak up a whole lot louder. Come up.
Gabriela Nicole Segarra Alvarez.
Okay. And so you are the victim in the case?
No, but they wanted to put it as the victim.
Okay, so what would you like the court to know?
So one of the things is the battery that never happened. Second of all, I would like him to come back to the house because I know they told me that he couldn't get close to me, which that's what I'm here for.
Is this the case where the wife came and picked up the car? Okay. So, sir, where do you live?
My address is 2427 Huron Circle.
Okay, and that's not where this incident occurred, correct?
No, not at all, no.
Okay, so this occurred on Vineland Road in Kissimmee?
That's correct.
And that's your address?
No.
Okay, all right.
Depends on
Him to come back, or you want to have contact with him?
Yes.
Okay, all right, then, no worries. I've got it.
Yeah.
All right, then, thank you so very much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, I will set the bond in this case at $1,500. You can have no hostile contact with the victim in this case. You cannot consume any alcohol. You cannot consume any drugs without a valid prescription. No firearms, weapons, or ammunition. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next court date on demand.
Elvin Sakaris Rosa, 24 MM 2705.
PD approved.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, are you Elvin Sakaris Rosa?
Yes, ma'am.
You were arrested on a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia. There's probable cause to support the arrest, and the public defender is appointed to represent you. Your bond in this case is set at $500. You're not to consume any drugs without a valid prescription. And don't possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition. Hold on just a second. What's the case number? Ms. Henderson, do you have Mr. Sarus Rosa out on bond in another case ending in 2411?
No, Your Honor, I have him out on a conditional release for 23MM2411.
Oh, he's on conditional release.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, and the conditional release is because of a mental health issue. I'm going to, who's the judge on that case?
One moment, Your Honor.
The case. Oh, it is, okay. So I'm going to revoke the conditional release in 23MM2411. I will give Judge Yansevich notice and let her know that one of the cases that she's supervising under conditional release has been arrested for a new law offense for which probable cause is found, and she will put him on the docket in short order. So I'll make sure that she becomes aware of that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
Xavier Torres is the next case, 24 CT 5228.
He denied new assets.
Ooh. Are you Xavier Torres?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Torres, you were arrested on a charge of DUI. There's probable cause to support that arrest. The public defender's office was declined, or the application was declined because of your assets, so you're going to have to hire someone to represent you. Your bond in this case will be set at $1,500. You are not to drive without a valid driver's license. You cannot consume any drugs unless you have a valid prescription, and you are not to consume any alcohol while you are out on bond. Additionally, you're not to possess any firearms, weapons, or ammunition.
Your Honor, the defendant qualifies for direct pretrial release.
Oh, he does? That's right. I see the check mark right there. Okay, well then I'll do direct pretrial release. Still, there's a finding of probable cause, but it will be direct pretrial release for Mr. Torres.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May I ask what that means?
Next court date, November 14th at 8:30 a.m., courtroom 4B. If out on bond, November 26th, 8:45 a.m., courtroom 5A.
The next case is Michael Matthews, 24MM2699. No, don't worry about it. I'm good. Are you Michael Matthews?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Matthews, you were arrested on a charge of violation of a domestic injunction, and there's probable cause to support that arrest. Did you say PD qualified?
No application found.
Okay. You did not apply for the public defender's office, so I will not appoint that office at this time. State, are you seeking pretrial detention?
No, Your Honor.
The probable cause having been found, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500. You are to have no contact with the victim or witnesses in the case, and you are not to return to the scene of the offense. In Osceola County case number 24 CF2216, you were out on bond for possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Due to my finding probable cause on a new law offense while you were out on release, I'm going to revoke your bond and set the bond on both of those counts at none. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, he just told me that he completed an application yesterday for the Public Defender's Office.
Okay, I'm having the clerks check then. Well, what I'll do is I will appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent him because he's in custody now on a no bond on the 24 CF 2216 case. So I will appoint the PD on both of those cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next court date on demand.
And the next one is Jacinto Torres, 24 CT 5225.
He's in the hospital, Your Honor.
Oh, he's still in the hospital? All right, well, this one will be reset when he gets out of the hospital. I think this was a reset for today because he was in the hospital. And then I will have the other two cases that are detoxing, Becky Meritt tomorrow and Jamie Wells tomorrow. All right, so that takes care of everyone that I have here.
Your Honor, if we may readdress John Doe 24 CF 3398. I received word from the assigned ASA asking if Your Honor would set the PTD hearing on Thursday, as that's still the required time frame rather than tomorrow.
And that's the first gentleman we did, 24 CF 3398.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I will set the pretrial detention hearing for Thursday. That was the very first one we did. You have it. So let's set that for Thursday for PTD here, day 15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. All right, so I will see everyone tomorrow.
Thank you.
You.